more robots. But the show is really well done. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about a Netflix anime called Pluto. It's 8 episodes. The shortest episode is 55 minutes. So each episode is pretty long. Again, it's robots. And you know, when you watch a robot show or movie, there are rules for the robots. And of course, number one rule, robots can't kill humans. We know that already. In this particular show, the robots, I don't want to say they're more sophisticated, but they actually have lives. So you do have the service robots and everything, that the butlers and everything, and you have the robots that are cops. But some of these robots have actual lives. They have wives. They have kids. They get to do their own thing. And robots are being killed along with humans. The humans that are being killed, they were for like robot rights and stuff, who like judges or people who were just trying to push forward things for robots. They were being killed, and everybody who's killed is left with like horns. It's kind of like a trademark, like a serial killer. And the robots that are being targeted are these advanced robots. There's 7 advanced robots, and these are like the coolest robots in the show. So Adam, in particular, he's a really advanced robot. He looks like a kid. He tries to act like a human being. He eats food and tries to enjoy food. You have Gesicht. He's the guy we follow for the most part in this particular show. He's a detective. He's one of the best detectives, robot or human. One arm is like a crazy super cannon, and the other arm is like sleeping gas that he uses against humans. And he's investigating the murders. We have a robot that's a pacifist named Epsilon. He actually adopted a bunch of kids that were in this war. He adopted them and he takes care of a bunch of kids. He doesn't do war. It was this big war that happened, and the advanced robots were sent in. And of course, there was a lot of murder and deaths that happened, humans and robots alike. And then the robots went off and did their own thing, and they tried to get away from the war. This other robot is named Brando. He has a family. He has a wife. He has like 5 kids, and he wants to live life. Another robot, he was like made for war. His body is just a bunch of weapons, but he started to fall in love with like music and classical music, and he wants to learn about music and play piano. So all these robots have different lives going on, but something is killing them and killing humans, and everybody's trying to figure out what's going on. So the detective, again, he's in on the case, and he has to talk to both humans and robots alike to find out who's behind the tragedies that's happening. And the show can get a little sad because you're like, oh, this robot is cool. And each episode, we spend a little bit of time with different robots just to see what their lives is like after the war. We see what happened during the war and things that they experienced, but outside of the war, what are they doing now? Like Hercules, he is a fighter, but outside of the war, he does a little, he does some different things. He loves to fight though, but it's more for entertainment purposes now. And the detective, as he gets closer and closer to figuring out what's going on, you start uncovering, the secrets that people are hiding and things like that. The anime is not very action-based, but you do have a lot of flashbacks of different robots and certain things that might have happened in the past, and their memory might have been wiped or something, and then them discovering things present day. It's a cool show. It's a cool series. The episodes are, again, a little bit longer, but I enjoyed the fact that it wasn't just some rogue robot doing something. Like the robots had personalities, and they were trying to evolve, not to do anything negative, but to like experience love and hatred and feelings, and, things like that. Like some robots wanted to adopt robot children. Like it was things that were going on like that, and it was enjoyable. It was a cool, it was a different take on an anime for me. I don't know if it's going to be a season 2 the way it ended, but I enjoyed it. It's definitely something you should check out if you enjoy anime in general and you want to watch something that's not like hyper violent like a Blue Eye Samurai, which is awesome, by the way. But those are just my thoughts on Pluto. It's on Netflix. Check it out. If you watched it, let me know what you thought about it. Thanks for watching. Thank you for listening.